YouTube. It's Miss Glamorized 17. This is my all new channel. I was under the former screen name of Gigglepuff92, but when I decided to start making some changes to my whole YouTube personality, I decided that not only was the Gigglepuff name something I'd had since I was 15 years old, even though those videos still aren't up, and I never became like a huge guru like some of the ones on YouTube, but it was just a name that everybody used to call me Giggles in school, and that's just how that name came around. And now that I'm like 19, gonna be 20 soon, I'm in my final year of college, I needed a more adult name to go with my more like focused channel. Like, it's not so random. Like, I'm still the same person I've always been. I'm still the whole happy-go-lucky person that works for everything that I have. Like, I don't get sponsors. My parents don't help me out. I have a job. I work at a Sheetz, if anybody knows what that is. And I work 40 hours a week while I'm an active member in the college band where I'm at, as well as being a full-time student. So I work extremely hard. I'm a respiratory therapy major that's actually new this year. I used to be in the music education field, but I was really worried. Like, I love music, don't get me wrong, but I was so worried about managing to get a job that I decided it was going to be better to switch, but still be very involved in the music program at my school. So that's great, like that I'm still able to be actively involved. Our band actually got invited to play at the 2012 Summer Olympics in London, England. However, I'm not going just because I can't afford the trip. We need to be able to pay ourselves, and there's no way I can come up with the money that it costs to go, even though it would be an amazing opportunity. I just can't. My family doesn't give me any help or support in any of my music stuff. But, or they don't help me at all. Like, I had to buy my own car. Everything I have, I work for and I save my money for. Being able to afford MAC Cosmetics, which you're going to see a haul. It's my first time. I haven't even gotten the box yet. It's still the little boxy office that we have to pick up packages from at college. I've never owned MAC Cosmetics before, let alone high-end cosmetics. So I've recently purchased some just because I've always wanted them, and I've been working so hard. I decided this is the best time for me to try to just change my focus. I used to be like an e.l.f. advocate. I'm not saying that I'm no longer an e.l.f. advocate. Most of their products I absolutely love, but it was kind of almost disappointing that I couldn't afford the more expensive product that I saw everybody else using. So I slowly started over the summer saving my money. I bought a new camera. I'm going to start using that soon instead of my iPhone or camera on my computer. And yeah, it's kind of exciting, and I'm kind of just blown away that I've been able to do this, because over the course of the summer, I bought my own car and paid it off. I've gotten an iPhone. I've managed to buy the products I've always wanted, because usually it was either makeup or clothes. What was I rather going to have? And I usually would choose the clothes because I love Hollister and Abercrombie and American Eagle and all of those brands. And I love Forever 21 and Rue 21. However, sometimes I'm just like hesitant to buy from them because they have the reputation for the clothes not being that great of quality. So I'm going to do these follow me around vlogs. I'm going to do a ton of tutorials, and I'm going to focus mainly on just reforming my channel. I'm not setting out to become a sponsored guru at all. I'm not setting out to just use MAC. I'm still going to use plenty of other products. The story behind my Stila purchase that you guys are going to be seeing soon is I love Stila, and I like to just check out all the websites, even though I pretty much knew I was never going to be able to buy from them. And they had a bunch of their one-step foundations and a couple of their moisturizers for $5. So I got 2 of the foundations and 1 of the moisturizers. It's the illuminating one. So I only spent $15 at Stila for 3 things that normally retail for about $44 a piece. So that was amazing to me. So yeah. And then I did the same thing with Urban Decay. I went on and they had a bunch of things on sale that I wanted, but I couldn't afford to pay the full price. So it's fantastic that like I checked out the sales. And then MAC, I mean, of course, I don't think they really do sales at MAC. So I broke down and I paid full price, but I got some very common eyeshadows. I got a couple of the blank palettes that you put the little eyeshadow refills into. I didn't get the actual pots of eyeshadow. I figured the palettes were just going to be an easier thing for me. I got a foundation, and I just got some other random things you guys are going to be able to see. And I got more Sigma brushes. You guys know I've been using, if you've watched my other channel, I recently got Sigma brushes over the summer that I had saved up for, and I am in love with them. And they came out with some new ones that are synthetic, and I got them, and they are amazing. I'm going to do a complete review on them. I mean, people are always going to have mixed reviews on products. There are products I'm going to love, there are products I'm going to hate, and other gurus and other people are going to have completely different opinions because our skin's all different. Our opinions of what's a good product and what isn't is all different because we want to know, we all have different opinions on, you know, what makes up that product. So, yeah, I feel like I'm growing up a lot. I'm not the same person I was when I started YouTube. I kind of wish I had left a lot of those videos up because I've gone through and I've watched some of them, and I think that I look so much older now, and it's a lot of those videos are only 1 or 2 years old, which amazes me because I feel like it's been so much longer. But I'm addicted to scarves. I'm kind of surprised I don't have one on today. That whole fascination kind of came about while I was still doing my other channel. So I'm glad that you guys stopped by this channel, and I hope that you guys are going to continue to watch this channel and subscribe, even though I only had a handful of subscribers on the other channel, and I only had a handful of views. It was still nice to know that people watched my videos and tutorials because I've always wanted to be a makeup artist. I've always wanted to go to school for cosmetology. My mother did, and my mother's amazing. However, she got carpal tunnel really bad when I was about 8. She had the surgery and it didn't work, and they did the surgery again and it still didn't work. So she can't practice like she used to. She used to have her own shop. She used to be like really well known in the area, and unfortunately because of that she can't practice cosmetology anymore. She's just not able to because her arms go numb so bad, but she still does it. She saved a bunch of her equipment. She has it set up in one of the rooms in her basement, and she has her own little beauty shop down there. She still does my hair, my sister's hair, our families, our friends. I mean, she still keeps in practice because it's something that she loves, but she didn't want to see the same thing happen to me. And she kind of, I'm not saying that it's not a good field to get into, but she didn't want to see me get into a field that she knew it was extremely hard to make a name for yourself, especially in such a small, backwoods, hick area that we are, that there aren't a lot of like fashion forward people. I don't want to like diss anybody, but it's a very small rural I can't say rural area now listen to me, that I'm from. So like if you look out the window you can see like this is what I'm used to. Like this is the drive I make every time I want to go home from college, which I'm actually heading to the mall right now to meet up with my aunt, and then I'm going to meet up with my boyfriend who I haven't seen in a few days, which is great because I love to be able to see them. I'm very close to my family, and it's great. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off here, and I'll see you all later, YouTube. Bye.